All right. Well, Dan Campbell made a lot of questionable decisions here at the end of the conference championship, but to me, this was the worst one. Because, listen, fourth down decision making, okay, everyone disagrees when it goes poorly, right? Whatever. Don't get me wrong, I wouldn't have gone for it on either of those situations, and I'm, very aggressive typically, so, I still think there's blame to be had, but to me, this is just a straight-up wrong decision. Like the fourth down, that's, questionable and debatable. This is just the incorrect play here, where it's a third down and goal, and the Lions have 3 timeouts, they're down 10 points, 1 minute and 5 seconds left. So what's the goal here? I'm a believer in you always want to make sure that you don't let a game come down to an onside kick. I think you should view an onside kick as essentially a death sentence. Yes, every now and then an onside kick hits. It's better than nothing, but that's how you should view it. That's how you should play it. And I think you have to know what you're going to do now. You have to know what's going to happen now if you get tackled and don't get the first down? Or touchdown, excuse me. Do you just rush the field goal unit on and kick it as quick as possible, or do you go for it? I think you make that decision now. And so if you're going to go for it, you say, okay, Jared Goff, here are the 2 plays. The first one, if it doesn't work, here's the next play. You go. If it takes you 20 seconds, if it takes you 30 seconds, then that's what it takes you. That's still better than burning a timeout. Because you see the Lions end up, they go for it, then they run it too, which they didn't have to do. They could have just passed it and not have to worry about any of this, right? They choose to run it, and then they take a timeout. And what that then means is they had to get the onside kick. Since they didn't get the onside kick, the 49ers just nailed the clock down and game was over. Had they not called a timeout, and again, maybe the timeout helped them score a touchdown, who knows? But assuming they still score a touchdown, if they didn't call a timeout, then they would have had an opportunity to get a 3 and out, and with, 40, 30 seconds, try to get a field goal drive with no timeouts. Listen, it's hard, but it's not impossible. It certainly isn't. You would just need a field goal. To me, this was just a bad job by Campbell. It was a mistake. It was.